Hello and welcome to another episode of Weather Watch, Millersville University's exclusive weather news program. I'm your host, Matthew Green. Let's begin by seeing what weather has made an impact around the world with this segment of Weather in 60 Seconds. Flooding in England, a landslide in Washington, and a drought in the Middle East are all ahead in your weather in 60 seconds. Let's head over to England, where the River Thames overtopped its banks, causing approximately 6,000 surrounding properties to be flooded. This winter has been England's wettest since the year 1766. Many businesses were also affected by the flooding because of the damage done to many of the buildings. Now heading over to Oso, Washington, where a catastrophic landslide occurred on March 22nd. Washington had a wet and soggy winter that caused the hillside to become loose and give way. Approximately 25 lives were taken by the landslide, and there are still 90 unaccounted for. Volunteers and rescuers are still searching for the missing people. Finishing in Pakistan, where a massive drought has severely affected the people in the country. The drought was caused by the lack of rainfall during last year's monsoon season. The drought has been linked to an increase in malnutrition within the country. This year's dry spout has been a continuation of many years without sufficient rainfall. This also signifies the extreme changes in weather that Pakistan and much of the Middle East have experienced. That'll do it for your weather in 60 seconds. People throughout history have come up with stories and myths to explain weather occurrences they did not understand. The Mythbreakers make a return to our show to explain the bolts from the blue. When the lines between weather, fact, and fiction are blurred, we call in the experts, the Mythbreakers.
Yo guys, I think we should go in soon. They're forecasting for some thunderstorms later today.
It's beautiful out right now. We'll be fine.
I've been scared to death of thunderstorms ever since I was a little kid.
What are you afraid of? Are you 5?
My mother got struck by lightning when she was a little child. I'm terrified.
Yo, lightning can't even strike without it raining.
The storm's not even gonna be here till 6, and it's only 4. What?
You're afraid of lightning? What are you, 5?
The chances of you getting struck by lightning are slim, but you can be struck even though it's not raining.
Yo, stop making fun of me, but I know it's not safe out here.
I don't believe that. You can't even be struck by lightning when the storm's not even over us.
Yo, that's bonk.
I can't even begin to conduct how ridiculous you sound.
Really? Lightning puns?
Even though lightning bolts from a blue sky are rare, you can still be struck from 10 to 15 miles within a storm.
A bolt from the blue is rare, but can be deadly. There have been reports of this occurrence over the last few years.
What? I could die?
He literally must be 5. But yeah, I didn't know you could actually get struck by lightning even when it's not raining. That's right, although rare.
It can also be deadly.
We should go inside, huh?
Where did they go?
When people are misinformed about the weather,
We show up.
we're the Mythbreakers.
Bad weather affects everything, including sports stadiums. With the Major League Baseball season underway and the minors just getting started, spring and summer weather is always a factor. Weather Watch's own Megan Buzanovich went to the Lancaster barnstormers to see how they prepare and maintain the stadium when bad weather is expected.
Baseball is one of America's favorite pastimes. Even Lancaster has its own minor league baseball team, the Barnstormers. As with all outdoor events, the effects of weather can be seen in many aspects of baseball, ranging from maintenance and upkeep of the field to delaying or postponing games. Weather Watch paid a visit to Clipper Magazine Stadium, the home of the Barnstormers, to get all the inside information on just how exactly weather affects the team. Head groundskeeper Eric Ogden spoke with us about how weather affects the day-to-day maintenance of the field and stadium.
Each day varies on weather. Our day starts between 7 and 8 a.m. and if it's sunny out, we're controlling moisture. If weather does roll in or we happen to get wind of a storm, then we control everything from there. In the event of a heavy rainfall and the tarp is on the field, once the rain has subsided, we will dump the tarp into the outfield. We've installed tarp drains, and it speeds up the recovery time for when we can start the game, and it minimalizes damage to the turf.
Besides prepping the field, weather plays a big role in deciding whether to delay or postpone a game.
In the event of rain, if it's before the game, I, myself, and the assistant general manager and the general manager of the barnstormers will coordinate when to put the tarp out. If the game has started, we have to coordinate with the umpires, and that means the grounds crew that I have and also front office staff, we will prepare along the wall and ready to cascade the tarp out in the event that the umpires make the call during the game. For them to postpone a game, it would take quite a bit because we're always prepared for rain.
So as you can see, weather plays a big role in the operations of a baseball team. Next time you're planning a trip to the ballpark, be sure to check the weather first to see if your fun night out will be hampered by the weather. Reporting for Weather Watch, I'm student meteorologist Megan Buzanovich. The Barnstormers home opener is Thursday, May 1st at 7 p.m. at Clipper Magazine Stadium.
Thanks, Megan. Well, that's all we have for this episode of Weather Watch. Please be sure to like us on Facebook and follow us on Twitter at the addresses shown below. You can also check out our website, muweatherwatch.com, to view our entire collection of episodes. On behalf of our cast and crew, thanks for watching, and we'll see you next time.